Assalamualaikum, I am Yuzana binti Yasin. On behalf of my team, I will be presenting our study on using thematic pictures to develop reading habits, critical thinking, and confidence in English among engineering students with intermediate proficiency. To begin with, the MEBHE 2015-2025 outlines the goals to develop holistic graduates, strengthen talent excellence, and cultivate lifelong learners. The blueprint emphasizes the need for students to be critical thinkers, effective communicators, and independent learners. However, achieving these goals requires effective teaching approaches that promote critical thinking, communications, and independent learning. For the problem statement, despite the emphasis on academic literacy, many engineering students at the B1 and B2 CFR level face challenges in reading comprehension, critical thinking, and confidence in using English. This is because academic reading materials are often complex, making it difficult for students to extract main information. Students also lack strategies to analyze and interpret academic texts. Traditional reading methods also unable to engage students, leading to low motivation and poor retention of information. There is also a need for innovative teaching approaches that make academic reading more accessible and engaging. Thus, the novelty and inventiveness of this product, we come up with a module which is ThinkPage, whereby it include thematic pictures that act as a stimulus for discussion, making learning interactive and engaging. It also encourages contextual language use, linking visual to real-world concepts. It also develops higher-order thinking skills by requiring students to analyze and interpret information. For the product descriptions, this module involves thematic visual learning, pre-reading strategies, critical thinking development, interactive and engaging learning, and is also suitable for both online and also face-to-face classes. For the implementation, it involves structured activities where first students analyze thematic pictures related to academic topic. Second, they discuss interpretation and predict main ideas before reading. Number three, they engage with academic texts, identifying main points. Then they present their findings through structured discussion, thus reinforcing comprehension. And finally, they receive feedback on presentation skills to enhance confidence and articulation. So based on the pictures given, they decided what kind of information that they are going to discover. Then they engage with materials like journal, academic articles. Then they come up with their own main ideas. Then they share their finding to their classmate in the class. And finally, they receive feedback how well they did that presentation in terms of the content, delivery, eye contact, hand gestures, voice projection. So these are examples of the thematic pictures used in our studies. For the happiness themes, students analyze images related to emotion, well-being, and positivity to discuss how happiness is portrayed in different contexts. So they support their opinion with factual information discovered from their reading, academic articles, journals, magazines, and newspapers and all. These are examples from education teams where students explore pictures related to learning, classrooms, and global education system to develop their insight on academic challenges. So they come up with their own materials from their reading and they shared what they have discovered to their friends in the class. For the environment team, students were given images related to pollution, sustainability, and nature that encourage critical discussion on global environmental issues. So this method can be delivered online and face-to-face, where through online it can be conducted in Google Meet, digital forums, virtual discussion. So they involve a breakup session, discuss with their group members, and then after a certain time, they come back for their presentation. For face-to-face class, it involves a group discussion and presentation. These ensure continuity in learning regardless of teaching mode, whether online or face-to-face. For the feedback after the module was implemented by the end of the course, The result from the survey showed that students had positive experiences using thematic pictures in learning. Students reported high engagement and involvement, improved communication confidence, enhanced critical thinking skill, increased enjoyment and motivation. Overall, students found learning easier, more enjoyable, memorable with pictures. For the advantages, the module offers multiple advantages. First, it supports intermediate level students of Common European Frameworks of Reference standard of using English, where students at B1 and B2 level can develop stronger reading comprehension skill because involved with a simple skill which is analyzing the pictures, then the support with their academic article. It bridges the gap between visual stimuli and textual analysis, making academic reading more accessible. And number three, it helps students gain confidence in expressing ideas in English through discussion and presentation. And lastly, it can be integrated into various educational curricula, benefiting language learners, engineering students, and interdisciplinary subjects. For the commercialization, this approach has commercial potential for the integration into engineering and language learning curricula at university, online and blended learning model for flexible education, collaboration with publishers, and e-learning platform to develop structured reading materials. With the increasing focus and interactive education, this module can be adopted by academic institutions worldwide. For the SDG development, this study support SDG 4 by enhancing academic literacy skill and also making learning interactive, inclusive, and effective across different learning environments. In conclusion, the Think Page module enhances reading comprehension, critical thinking, and communication through visual-based learning. The findings show a positive impact on student motivation and learning outcomes. It is engaging, effective, and adaptable for both face-to-face and online education. Future researchers can also encourage students to apply Think Page techniques in research, self-study, and content creation. That's all from me. Thank you.